I'm with head coach Jordan Mincy now, and Coach, we might as well just address the elephant in the room here to start. Obviously, a fracas happening there with about 6.5 minutes left in the second half. Can you just explain? It's tough to explain, right? Because you're in a moment, and that's what a lot of this stuff is. But how did it sort of play out, and where were you all able to kind of process that, move past it, and finish this out?
You know what? It was such an emotional moment that it was just so many things going on. You got players, you got trainers, you got athletic directors. You got so many people in the game that, you know what, everybody highlight the fight, but it was really a good basketball game. Right. And so I apologize just for our actions, our staff, for our university, just because that's not what we teach our program. It's not our daily values. And so we talk about character being one of the main things and having emotional intelligence. And, I was proud of how our guys bounced back after, that event occurred. There's about 6 minutes and 23 seconds left, and those guys executed, and they were able to get stops, and ultimately that's how we came out to win.
Well, this game was close throughout. I mean, it was a back and forth. Neither team led by more than 8 until the waning moments. Where did you see throughout the course of the game, especially in that second half, your group kind of figure some things out and be able to apply that?
Well, one of the things that, we felt like at Pitt, one of the main guys, Robert McCray, didn't show up. And, he was a little fatigued. We depend on him so much facets of the game, whether he's playing the point, whether he's siding off the ball and scoring for us. But he's one of those guys who, he demands a lot of attention. And at the same time, we just felt like he was a guy who, throughout the course of the game, showed his focus, his ability to be able to get to the free throw line, to be able to score around the rim. But also at the same time, he had 6 assists. And so You're talking about a guy who's a big-time playmaker. And so you mix in a guy like Marcus Donblock, like Bryce Workman. Those guys are really meshing well together. And so, Jossie Powell comes in. He's plus 11. And he's a guy who's solid. He has some opportunities tonight, and I know he's still working his way back in. He really hasn't played that much this summer, and, he's a guy that we're really counting on down stretch. And so I know once he gets a couple more games under him, he's definitely going to show up and be dynamic as well.
Well, I know the thing that probably ate at you the most after last week was Pitt scoring 107 points, right? So getting back to defense, you hold a team under 70, and a lot of takeaways you created defensively. Some of that stuff, it was tough. I mean, I didn't agree with some of those foul calls down there too, late in the shot clock, things like that. But your defense stayed tenacious the entire game. How did you stay locked in throughout the course of it and really shut down some of their better players?
Well, one of the things that we try to do is we want to bring energy and we want to pressure. And so, that's not really in our DNA. We haven't really done that, but the addition of Mike Fly along with, some off-season encouragement from Coach Troy Pierce, we're a little bit more faster, more aggressive on both sides of the ball. And so I think it really fits our personnel. And so being able to kind of understand that, at Pittsburgh, we're the team that we were supposed to be. We didn't show up. We had some good moments in the second half, but the first half, we were no-show. We might as well stay in Jacksonville. And so just proud of our guys being able to come out, compete, and like I said, once again, just sorry about the event that occurred.
Well, we'll wrap with this, Coach. It's tough to get a win on the road. You got to turn around now in this tournament environment and play again less than 24 hours from now, and then we don't necessarily even know what that's even going to look like as far as who's available and whatnot. How do you just take this game, take it, and try to forget about what tomorrow may look like, but try and turn it around in a positive for what you've got going on tomorrow?
Yeah, we told our guys, you're still on the road. And one of the things that we wanted to do that we haven't done in the past is play in the MTE. We wanted to be able to get a tournament feel.
Yeah.
And so we didn't want to get to the A-Sun tournament be our first time we played a back-to-back game. So our guys need to actually feel how that feels. And now you're about to play against the FDU team. One of our former GAs, he actually assisting there. He's Kent State grad. Shout out to Kent State. But Kevin Zabo, he's one of the guys called me last night. He's excited to play against us, knowing that he was in our program for a short amount of time. But you got a program that was really, really good. Had a deep NCAA tournament run last year. Yeah. They play a unique style of ball. And so it's definitely going to be a back-to-back, going to be an interesting game tomorrow, and we'll see if our guys can muscle up the energy, do what they need to do.
All right, Coach. Well, congrats on this one, and we'll turn around and do it again tomorrow.
Appreciate it, Scott. Thank you.